Hey there guys, what's up? It's Autobot Mike 18 here with another Blu-ray review and unboxing. Guys, in this video, I am going to be reviewing Interstellar on Blu-ray. Shh, don't tell anybody guys, but I got a special copy of Interstellar on Blu-ray before anyone else did. The movie's not going to come out on Blu-ray till March, but I got my own advanced copy. I can watch the movie whenever I want in HD. You guys have to go pay for it still in the theater. I'm kidding, guys. This is clearly not a Blu-ray. No, it actually is. Look, they're making Blu-rays in these CD cases now. See? No more DVD, no more Blu-ray blue packaging, guys. That's it. This is your standard Blu-ray packaging from now on. Guys, I'm kidding, of course. Interstellar is not available on Blu-ray yet. I was being overly sarcastic. If Interstellar was available on Blu-ray already, that just wouldn't even be possible. But no, guys, instead of having the Blu-ray for Interstellar, I have the soundtrack for Interstellar right now, and I'm going to be doing a review of it for you guys. Now, I've never done this before on my channel. I barely talk about music unless I praise a film's score or whatever in a movie review. I rarely do videos on music because I don't know what I'm talking about in regards to music. I just like to listen to music, you know what I mean? But here's the thing. Interstellar's score, which was done by Hans Zimmer, is probably my favorite score of the year. For sure, I wanted to win Best Score at the Oscars already, and I know the year's not even over, but I don't care. I wanted to win. And I was craving listening to the soundtrack, and I was gonna burn all the songs on a DVD on a CD that I have. You know, I have those CDs. You just burn this music onto them, but I got a craving to actually buy a soundtrack, and this is actually my first CD soundtrack, one where I actually purchased a soundtrack in the store instead of burning music on a CD, you know, on a blank CD. So I bought Interstellar, not in the stores though. I had to get it off of Amazon because I actually went to Target and Best Buy this past Tuesday, and I looked frantically. I was just dying to listen to the music while I was driving, you know, especially one of the tracks in general, which I'll get to. And they didn't have any copies, so I just ordered it right off my phone. And as I was driving, I just went on YouTube, you know, obviously not while I was driving. I played a video while I was driving. I just, you know, threw it on the seat, and I played one of the tracks just to listen to it. I was just craving listening to this so badly. It's just one of my favorite soundtracks of the year. So I'm going to do a review of it for you guys. This is my first time doing a soundtrack review. I'm not going to make a habit of this. I don't collect soundtracks. I just wanted this because I just was craving it, you know. And that's why I'm going to review it. And I love the packaging and everything. It's actually pretty awesome for a soundtrack. I think they went all out, and that's why I wanted to review it for you guys. So without further ado, let's take a look at it, guys. I'm going to make this a quicker video. Talk a little bit about some of the tracks and what's included in this. And that's really it. I don't really know what to say about music. But since I enjoyed this film, I am going to watch Interstellar again, actually. I have not yet seen it twice. I've only seen it once. I love the soundtrack, and I can't stop listening to it. So without further ado, here we go. Now, in comparison to size of a soundtrack, let's say you're like me and you've never bought a soundtrack before in your life. I know, I don't get out much. I'm kidding. Let's say you only buy Blu-rays. Well, just to do a little size comparison, I randomly picked the first Blu-ray on my shelf, which was 12 Years a Slave. There you go. That's a little comparison. So this is a little bit more than half the size of a Blu-ray and a little bit wider than an actual Blu-ray case. So there you go. Obviously, it's not as thick, but still you get the idea. So taking a look at the front, first off, beautiful artwork to put on the front if you're going to get someone to want to buy this. Definitely a smart idea. It says, a film by Christopher Nolan, Interstellar logo, original motion picture soundtrack. There is a shot of the shuttle dock that the characters used in the film to go through the wormhole, and that is actually a shot of them going through the wormhole. And I love that scene, one of my favorite scenes in the movie, and I just love this artwork, guys. I really, really do. It's just so vividly colorful. Look at that just shade of like a pinkish orange. You got that blue in there, the white on the Interstellar logo, and then you got like some dark areas over here. It really pops out to you, in my opinion. And of course, down below, the man who made all this score possible, music by Hans Zimmer, one of the best composers we have of our time by far. So anyway, guys, taking a look at the side. It says in really tiny print. Watchtower music. I know you guys can barely see that. Then it says Interstellar Original Motion Picture Soundtrack. Gives a number. Flip it over. This is the other side of the spine. Interstellar Original Motion Picture Soundtrack. So there you go. Now taking a look at the back. Basically, you're just going to get a shot of space, of course. You got some stars lying around. I'm going to read off the tracks to you guys. It says Interstellar Original Motion Picture Soundtrack. You get 16 tracks on this. This is not the deluxe edition. This is just the standard edition. No extra tracks, just the 16 tracks that were used in the film. I believe there also is a giant standard, giant deluxe edition soundtrack you can get, which has 2 hours of music from the film and extra bonus tracks. This only has a little over an hour. But the tracks you get are Dreaming of the Crash, Cornfield Chase. Don't worry, these are not spoilers. Dust, Day One, Stay, Message from Home, The Wormhole, Mountains, Afraid of Time, A Place Among the Stars, Running Out, I'm Going Home, Coward, Detach, Stay in capital letters and, you know, spaced out, and then Where We're Going. Okay, so those are all the tracks. Then it has the credits, score produced by Christopher Nolan, Hans Zimmer, Alex Gibson, soundtrack album produced by blah, blah, blah. You guys get the idea. Then, of course, you have your credits down there. And, yeah, so let's take a look on the inside. And on the inside, they actually made an attempt to make this very appealing. So if you open up this flap, you get this lovely shot from the film of Matthew McConaughey and his daughter, Murph, looking out into the sky. You got their farmhouse in the background, the truck that was used in the movie. Really like that. And then take a look over here. You get what they're calling a star wheel, and they have you know, designs and names going all around. You know, different parts of the space. I took astronomy in high school. Do I remember it? No, of course not. You know, horizon. You know, you got all this pretty cool designs over here, facing west, facing north. You know, and then it gives times: 12 a.m., 3 a.m., 9 p.m. So that's pretty cool. 6 p.m., 6 a.m. I really like how that is. And then, of course, you have the disc itself. And something that's also pretty cool about the disc, behind the disc, you have pictures of the constellations. Well, the constellations themselves, you know, if you want to read and take a look. And then it's pretty cool how you have the month, you know, going around, and it sort of like tells you like when these constellations can be like visible, I guess. So that's pretty awesome. And then you still have more of like a space design going on over here. So a lot of hard work went into this set. Really impressed by it. And of course, again, same thing on the CD itself. All the constellations I'm going to get a little close up on that just so you guys can get a good idea. Virgo, Leo, Cancer. That's pretty awesome. So very nice work on that, if I do say so myself. For my first soundtrack, I really like this release. And then, of course, over here there's a flap where you get this booklet talking about, of course, the score itself. You know, you get a message from Christopher Nolan and Hans Zimmer. So the booklet is the same as the cover of the soundtrack. Right here, called Day One. Now, I didn't actually get to read this, unfortunately, but it's basically just Christopher Nolan talking about his work with Hans Zimmer. Of course, they've done multiple collaborations with one another, from Inception to The Dark Knight to now Interstellar. And this is probably one of Hans Zimmer's best scores in collaboration with Christopher Nolan. And then you get some words from Mr. Hans Zimmer himself. Lot of text. I didn't get to read all this, actually. You get some shots from the film. More from Hans Zimmer. Wrote it in October 2014. And then more credits. Shot of Saturn, and of course there's the dock, and then more credits basically. So yeah, you know, list the soloist, the orchestra. I'm not going to get into all of them. In the back, pretty cool shot of the wormhole, and it comes with a sticker on the front of the CD cover. So yeah, pretty awesome soundtrack, guys. Now I know this isn't the deluxe edition, but it's still pretty cool for like the standard soundtrack release, and I wanted to review it because, one, I love the packaging, and now I can't get this back in, and two, I loved the score itself. it really sticks out to me. I'm gonna do basically a little discussion now. See, when I review Blu-rays, I'll do a discussion on the picture and audio quality. Now I'm going to talk about the sound and the some of the tracks, my favorite tracks, basically the ones I recommend you guys check out on YouTube. They're all on YouTube. Someone uploaded them, of course. But it's the CD sounds great. You know, you have the volume pumped nearly all the way up. I was listening to it today. I got it in the mail yesterday. I was listening to it today in my car on my way to school, and I was just listening to it. I had the music blasting. The stereo was just, you know, going nuts. You know, with the high sound bursts of the scores, and I really enjoyed it driving to school. Now, my favorite tracks, I haven't listened to them all yet in their entireties because this is like an hour and 16 minutes. It takes me a half hour to get to school, so you know I gotta find a time to like. You know, like, I don't know, maybe next week when I'm going to school, I'll play half of the soundtrack in the morning and half when I'm going home at night. So yeah, I'll do that. But my favorite track by far, guys, I might leave a link to this song in the description. Where We're Going, one of Hans Zimmer's best tracks in recent memory, to be honest. It is so emotionally powerful. It hits you. I can't stop listening to it. It's one of the reasons why I bought this. I love that track. Just the sound. Oh my goodness, the organ music, incredible. Coward is a really another great track. They're blasting this crazy organ music in the movie. It really just transfixes you, you know? Man, it's incredible. It kind of reminded me of the Exorcist theme, you know? And ironically, as it is, Ellen Burstyn is in this movie. But a few other great tracks. Cornfield Chase is pretty good. This Stay is very good as well. This one is alright. Mountains is cool. The Wormhole's pretty good. Trying to think of a few others that I like. Yeah, like I said, I liked Coward. I think Dust was pretty cool too. I just love it. And there's a bonus track online on YouTube, not included in this obviously. It's called Day One Dark. It's basically Coward, so like sort of like remixed a little bit. It's awesome. Definitely check that out as well. So there you have it, guys. That's the Interstellar soundtrack. What can I say? If you're a fan of Hans Zimmer, if you liked the movie and you can't stop thinking about the movie, not only because there are some confusing elements to it and the story, there's a lot to grasp, but if you can't stop thinking about the score, I definitely recommend you pick this up. I got it off of Amazon for $10.48 after tax. I didn't have to pay any shipping due to Amazon Prime. If you have Prime, you'll only pay $10 in tax. So an excellent deal for 16 tracks, an hour and 16 minutes worth of music you get on this. The cool packaging, the whole thing with the constellation, the booklet, all that really works with this release. I definitely recommend it to you guys. If you collect soundtracks, this is a definite must-own. If not, if you just want to listen to something crazy while you're driving, something calm and emotional, definitely pick up the Interstellar soundtrack. I'm glad I bought it. I may start collecting soundtracks now, guys. Now I'm going to go on a soundtrack. I'm going to go on soundtrack hunts now. No more Blu-ray hunts. I'm done buying Blu-rays. It's done. That's it. 12 Years a Slave here. I'm done. Done. I'm kidding. I can't get rid of my Blu-rays. I love them. Anyway, guys, that's it for this video. Leave me your opinions on the Interstellar soundtrack down below. Do you love it? Do you love Hans Zimmer? I know you guys do. And let me know what your favorite track is from the Interstellar soundtrack. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. Definitely recommend you pick this up. See you in my next video. Bye.